Hello, I am Alisha Malik. I have came to the screen of Shiro Vision with some new pieces of news for you. Mumbai vaccination fraud. Borivali College emerges possible victim files complaint. Amid arrest in the fake vaccine scam in Mumbai, a city-based college has filed a complaint with the police against organizers of a vaccination camp held on its campus earlier this month. In a statement released on Friday, Borivali's Aditya College alleged that a vaccination drive was held on its campus on June 3 by the same group that has been accused of duping a housing society in Subardhan Kandivali. The college authorities said that they decided to hold the camp for the benefit to its students, staffs and their family members, and firstly considering the difficulty in getting vaccination slots for the 18 to 44 years age group. The vaccination drive held at Aditya College on June 3, 2021 was organized by an event company held and managed by Chief Manager Sales of Kokilaben Hospital Rajesh Pandey, who agreed, assured that the entire camp will be in supervision of said hospital, in which he is an employee, and their firm who will be organizing the same shall procure all the necessary permissions and shall complete legal formalities, and our job will be limited to payment only, the statement read. It has come to our notice through various media that one group of people have conducted a similar kind of drive at one of the housing society for its residents. After looking into this and further delay in receiving the vaccination certificates, Aditya College also lodged a police complaint against the organizers of vaccination drive. In a complaint to the police, the Hiranandani Heritage Residents Welfare Association said a vaccination camp was arranged by the residential complex on May 30, but later it is found that the CoWIN portal did not have any record of the people who participated, and they received certificates in the name of different hospitals. The members expressed fears that the vaccine administered could be spurious. Restoration of statehood on cards. PM calls all party meet with Jammu and Kashmir leaders. Mufti confirms invite. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair an all-party meeting on Jammu and Kashmir on June 24 in New Delhi. Sources said that informal invites to major political leaders in J&K have also been sent. Speaking to Indian Today, PDP President Mehbooba Mufti said that she did receive an informal invite and they were discussing it. It is the most significant step from the centre to end the political impasse in Jammu and Kashmir after the abrogation of Article 370 and bifurcation of the former state to two union territories. Representatives of parties from both Kashmir and Jammu are expected to be at the meeting, which comes amid reports that the centre may discuss the restoration of statehood and other important issues concerning Jammu and Kashmir. An intimation has been sent to us. We don't know exactly what it is about yet, but we'll wait for a formal invitation and then take a call, said a senior leader in Jammu and Kashmir. Sources said that as many as 9 parties have been called till Friday, but the list could include as many as 16 parties from both Jammu and Kashmir. However, a formal invite has not been sent so far. People's Conference leader Sajat Lone and Apni Party leader Altaf Bukhari had been reiterating that there is a time for the political process to take place. Earthquake of 4.2 magnitude hits Assam, fifth tremor in northeast in 24 hours. Assam was rocked by an earthquake of magnitude 4.2 after midnight on Saturday. It happened near Tezpur, the headquarters of Sonitpur district, at 12:37 am, reported India's National Center of Seismology. It was the fifth such tremor felt in northeast in the last 24 hours. As per the preliminary data available, the quake was located at a moderately shallow depth of 30 km. Its exact magnitude, epicenter, and depth are yet to be found as seismologists are still believed to be reviewing the numbers. There has been no immediate report of casualty, injury, or damage of property. Assam was hit by two more quakes, including 4.1 magnitude early on Friday, which also had its epicenter in the Sonitpur district. Besides Assam, an earthquake of magnitude 3 with epicenter in Chandel district of Manipur was recorded on Friday, and another 2.6 magnitude tremor with epicenter in West Khasi Hills district on Meghalaya. Loss of life and property were reported in neither of them. The northeastern region sits over a high seismic zone, making it prone to earthquakes. A strong 6.4 magnitude quake has shaken Assam in April. Self-proclaimed Baba preparing for sixth marriage, arrested in Kanpur after wife foils plan. A man was on Friday arrested in Kanpur for allegedly marrying 5 women without being legally separated from his earlier wives and honey trapping many others, police said. The accused, identified as Anuj Chetan Katharia of Shahjahanpur, was planning to get married for the 6th time before he was arrested by the Kidwai Nagar police. DCP South Kanpur Police Ravina Tyagi said Anuj Katharia, a self-proclaimed Baba, was arrested on complaint of his wife. She alleged that Anuj was married to 5 women and was going to tie the knot for the 6th time. The accused was arrested on Friday, the police officer said. The initial probe found that Anuj Katharia married for the first time in 2005. His first wife, a resident of Manipuri district, told police that their divorce case in court. In 2010, Anuj married a woman from Bareilly district, who also reported filed for a divorce. 4 years later, he married a woman from Ayurveda district, and then he married his third wife's cousin, who allegedly died by suicide after she learned the truth about his previous marriages, police said. Anuj got married for the 5th time in 2019. Shortly after their wedding, Katharia allegedly started harassing her, following which a case was registered against him. He had not told his 5th wife about his other marriages. After a few days of their wedding, he started harassing her and she filed a complaint at Chakeri police station last year. And since Anuj lived in Kidwai Nagar police station area, the woman filed a case at the respective police station last month. This is, however, not the first time that Anuj has been placed under arrest. Police said that accused was first held in 2016 on charges of raping his brother's wife and Shahjahanpur. During investigation, police found that Anuj Katharia approached women by the name of Lucky Pandey on a marriage website. He would introduce himself as a government teacher or a businessman, a tantric, a cleric. Katharia would sometimes tell women he met on the portal that he was BSc graduate. The police found that after establishing contact with women on the marriage site, he would call some to an ashram where he performed Tantra Mantra. He used this ashram to trap women who visited him seeking a solution to their problems.
Zero Vision. সবার সাথে সবার পাশে জিরো ভিশন। জিরো ভিশন আজ কলকাতা তথা গ্রাম বাংলার পশ্চিমবঙ্গের সাধারণ মানুষের পাশে এসে দাঁড়িয়েছে। জিরো ভিশন সবার সাথে সবার পাশে। আপনারাও পারেন জিরো ভিশনের মতন সবার পাশে এসে দাঁড়াতে। আসুন না সাহায্যের হাত বাড়িয়ে দিই। আপনারা যদি সাহায্য করতে চান তলার এই নাম্বারগুলোর সাথে যোগাযোগ করতে পারেন। প্রত্যেকটাই আমাদের জিরো ভিশন সংস্থার নাম্বার। ভালো থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন।
That's it for today for me and my team. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe and stay at home. If you like our channel, please do subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you.